What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rainmaker podcast. My name is John Dietz, speaker, trainer, coach with John Dietz Coaching and business builder with eXp Realty. Today, I want to talk to you about Simon Sinek's Golden Circle. So we work our way from the outside in. This is what we do. This is how we do it, and this is why we do it. For 7 years prior to starting my coaching company and being working as a business builder with eXp Realty, I was a team leader for Keller Williams. Now, the what for a team leader is growth. It is growth based on a strategy that says the number one indicator that is going to impact profit is agent count. In other words, grow the company. Okay. So that was the what. The how is uh, systems like 2-10-40, gross 10, net 5, which means that as a team leader, you're meeting with at least two potential recruits every day, 10 a week, 40 a month. You're adding 10 agents a month in order to net 5 because you have agents leaving. And the why, for 7 years, I really didn't give it a lot of thought because I had a job description. I was working as an employee, as a team leader, and I was growing a real estate office. And don't get me wrong, I loved it. Absolutely was super passionate about it. Here's the challenge. If you don't know what the why is, eventually you're going to get to a point where you lose that enthusiasm, you lose that motivation, you definitely lose the inspiration, and now it's just a job. Now, the biggest thing that's happened for me in the last couple of years is I've got crystal clear on the why. And for me, it is to change the way real estate is done. Uh, I've really looked at the real estate market really close over the last couple of years, and I did a lot of this before deciding that I was going to start my own coaching company and become a business builder, growing a real estate organization that I own on the EXP platform. And one of the things that I found was in your typical real estate office, 50% of the agents have zero production. You look at the National Association of Realtors, and depending on what Google search you do or what information you find, most of you are going to find that anywhere from 50 to 70% of all of the agents that are part of the National Association of Realtors haven't sold a home in the last 12 months. You'll also find that what we call the 80-20 rule, which means 20% of real estate agents are going to close 80% of the sales. You look at real estate companies that have mission statements like to build a career worth having, a business worth owning, lives worth living. And that sounds really, really good until you look at that office, and the office has less than 50% of the agents that have closed one deal in the last 12 months. Uh, Most of the agents that are in the office that have closed a deal are averaging three or four sales a year. And the question that I would ask is that a career worth having? If that's a real estate agent that is in my company and I'm telling them that this is the why. The why is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, and more than 50% of the agents in the office haven't sold a home in the last 12 months. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with the 80-20 rule that says 20% of the agents are going to sell 80% of the homes. So the why for me in creating Dietz and Dietz Real Estate Consultants, which is a business that I own and I'm running on the EXP platform, is that I'm going to change the way things are done. I'm going to challenge the status quo. We're going to do things differently. The agents who choose to partner with me are all going to get into production. They're all going to hit their goals. And I'm going to lead with that why every single day. In other words, I'm more focused on the agents who are part of my organization. Just say, this is my organization. Okay, this is the organizational charter, the circle, and everybody that's a part of Dietz and Dietz Real Estate Consultants is inside this circle. I'm more focused on the agents that are inside that circle, helping them reach their goals, teaching them, helping them to master lead generation, to master lead conversion so that they can go on appointments, get more appointments, convert more of those appointments to sign listings and sign buyer broker agreements so they can sell more homes to live the life that they deserve to live The reason they got into real estate was not to be average. It was not to fail. It was not to have zero production in the last 12 months. I'm more focused on this group than I am on everybody that's outside that group, bringing them into the group. Now, I'm all about growth. So I am talking to real estate agents. I'm doing it right now. I'm talking to you about joining, becoming a partner with me, locking arms and working side by side as co-owners of this business that we own together and helping them achieve their goals and bringing more of those agents into the organization. But it has to start with why, which is to challenge the status quo, to do things differently, to challenge the 80-20 rule that says 20% of the agents are going to close 80% of the deals. That's okay with the fact that 50% of the agents in your office haven't closed a home in the last 12 months. Not okay with me. And I would challenge you, go to your broker and ask your broker, what's our why? Ask the broker, what's the why of the organization? You know what you're going to hear? Profit. There's nothing wrong with profit. However, does profit help you achieve your goals, close more sales, make more money? The answer is no. If you have any questions for me, I'm John Dietz. Contact information is below. Trainer and coach with John Dietz Coaching and business builder with eXp Realty. Reach out to me. Contact information is below. And as always, make it a great day.